بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Welcome dear students to a new lesson in Malik Idris Sanusi School in Istanbul. We are finishing up with Unit 6. I think we are almost done with Unit 6. So we can get started with Unit 7. Yes, if you haven't sent a message to the chat, send a message to the chat saying that you are there. اللي ما بعت رسالة على الشات يبعث لنا رسالة بكلمة موجود أو موجودة، مثل ما خبرتك إنه هذا التفقد متاعك. طبعا نحن تقريبا انتهينا من الباب السادس وصار لازم نبدأ أظن في الباب السابع. 70 no not this one, this is the features book. So let's see. I think we are done. Yeah. We read this, try to wear. Yeah, I gave you the. Okay, so it's time to start with Unit 7. It's time to start with Unit 7. رح نبدأ بالباب السابع. هي أنا خطر ببالي شيء إنه نديروا نشاط معين. ممكن مثلا مثل ما خبرتكم اللي هو تكون مثل مش اختبار تماما، رح سميه حصة كلام يعني أو سبيكينج. صار لكم زمان ما تكلمتوا، فممكن من خلال هاي الوحدة هلا من خلال هذا الباب السابع نبدأ نديروا نشاط معين. تمام، يعني هيك مش منطقي إنه أنا عم بحكي إنه عم تسمعوا، لازم اسمع صوتكم، لازم تتكلموا شوية. Alright, so as you can see this is Unit 7. طبعا Unit 7 is called Science and Technology. Science and Technology. العلم والتكنولوجيا. Science and Technology. Alright, so this is the start of Unit 7. Before we get started, I want you to look at the pictures. Can you see the pictures? That's page 78. Look at the pictures and try to explain وحاول تشرح لنا what each scientist, those are scientists, تمام, in the pictures. Try to explain what each scientist do. بعاود السؤال. I will repeat the question. I will give you an example. Look at picture number 5. Can you see picture number 5? This is a scientist. What is he called? He is called Forrester. Forrester. All right. What does he do? He works in forests, woods, forests with trees. All right, so this scientist work with trees. So you try to tell me what each of those scientists does. Yalla, you can send me the answer to the chat. يقين، حاولي تشرحي لي كل عالم من هذول العلماء شو شغلته، شنو هو، ماذا يفعل. Yes, but معتز, what is he? What is he? If you know, of course. إذا كنت بتعرف. أحسنت يا مصعب. Very good. أحسنت. إذا مصعب عم يقول the geologist works with rocks and the earth. يقين عم تقول number one. No, number one is not a computer. This is metrologist. Exactly. أحسنت يا معتز. Number one, someone who watches or deals with the weather. أحسنت يا معتز. هاي ليك بتعرف. How about number one, meteorologist is about the weather. Number two, geologist works with rocks and the earth. Number five, in the forester works with the forest. طيب, let's see number three. نعم. So number three, مصعب عم يقول works with aeroplanes. Isn't that what you said, مصعب? Engines and satellites. أيضا رضا عم يقول a person who works with mechanical parts and stuff that go in into the air. Yes, that can be true. That can be true. Aerospace engineer. How about number four? Marine biologist. What does a marine biologist do? What does a marine biologist do? What does a marine biologist do? طيب, before I explain to you exactly, أحسنت يا رضا. Someone who does research about life or about the living creatures. Exactly, marine life in the water, in the seas. Exactly. تمام. طيب, now we are going to match the pictures to the definitions. الآن عندنا التعاريف متاعتهم. هنحاول نوصل. We are going to try to match the pictures to the definitions. يلا, read it quickly please. Exactly, أحسنت معتز. Read it quickly please. Try to match the pictures with the people, with the scientists. أحسنت يا بشرى. أحسنت يا معتز. أحسنت يا روابي. رضا، معتز، رضا. نعم. بشرى. نعم، عم يجاوبوا. أحسنتم. يلا يا شباب البقية. I think أيضا فاطمة صفوان. I think now it's more clear. I think now it's more clear. Can someone read number A, please? Can someone read number A, please? Can someone read number A, please? Can someone read the first one, please? The first paragraph. Hello? Can someone read the first paragraph? Can someone read the first paragraph? طيب شو رأيك يا رضا؟ Where is رضا? Would you please read the first paragraph يا رضا؟
السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام.
Yeah, I study plants and animals that live in the sea. Something I work in the laboratory, but today I'm working on the beach. I have tested tube to collect water samples in. I used these samples to see if the water is too polluted for fish and plants to live. It's important to protect our ocean because fish is the important source of food in many countries. It is also important for people who don't eat fish. Some fish and marine plants may help us find cure for disease like cancer one day.
Okay, so which one is this? سكر عليك الميكروفون. So which one is this يا رضا? Sea, water, plants.
Number four.
Number 4, this is a marine biologist. This is a marine biologist. طبعا بقية الطلاب عم يبعثوا لنا بقية الطلاب عم يبعثوا لنا الأجوبة. تمام، أحسنتم. مثل ما قلت لكم يا شباب، درجاتك حتكون على مشاركتك حاليا في رمضان. ما عندي، أنا ما بعرف، ما بقدر أخترع على درجات من عقلي. برجع أنا على الشات متاعت كل درس، شوف هذا ولا بتذكر أساسا كل طالب شو ساوى، شو الدار. برجع على الشات متاعت كل درس، بشوف فلان مشارك، فلان بعد لي أجوبة إلى آخره. Alright, so let me explain it quickly. I study plants, ندرس النباتات, animals that live in the sea. Sometimes I work in a laboratory في مختبر, but today I'm working on the beach. I have a test tube to collect water samples in. I use these samples to see if the water is too polluted, ملوث, for fish and plant life. It is important to protect our ocean because fish is an important source of food, مصدر, in many countries. It is also important for people who don't eat fish. Some fish and marine plants may help us find cures for diseases like cancer one day. Okay, let's read number B. نعم عماد. Yes, who can read the second one? يلا يا معتز.
السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام.
If you watch the weather forecast on TV, you probably know why my job is important. I can help you decide what to wear or tell you if it if it is a good time to go to the beach. Sometimes the information I give people about the weather can save lives. Pilots need to know what the weather will be in order to fly their planes safely. Some parts of the world have severe storms. The people need to know when they are coming so that they can be prepared. I use different tools to help me predict the weather. This is a radar map. It shows where it is raining.
Okay, very good, ya Mu'taz. So which one is this?
This is number one.
The mete- me-
Meteorologist.
meteorologist. Meteorologist. The meteorologist. يعني عالم الأرصاد الجوية. عالم الأرصاد الجوية. بشكل سريع بقرأها وبشرح لك إذا كان في شيء. If you watch the weather forecast النشرة الجوية, you probably know, ربما تعرف, my job is very important. طبعا his job isn't only important because we know is it raining or is it not raining, or no, there are many other things. Yes, Imad, نعم. There are many other things that it's important for. For example, his information could save lives. Pilots, طيارين, need to know what weather. The people need to know when they are coming, that they can be prepared. طبعا he uses different tools أدوات to help him predict the weather. For example, he's saying this is a radar map. صورة بالرادار أو خريطة بالرادار. It shows where it is raining. It shows where it is raining. Yes, sometimes they use supercomputers. That's true. Okay, now number C. Can someone read number C, please? Let's see who raised their hands. نعم يا روابي.
I study the earth. How does that help you every day? I work for a petroleum company. I help the company find the petroleum in the earth. We use petroleum to make different products, such as petrol to drive your car, glasses to help you see better, and even ink for the pens you write with. In fact, it's almost impossible to live today without using some products made from petroleum.
Yeah.
Petroleum. Yeah.
So which one is this, يا روابي?
I think C goes with picture number 2,
اللي
geologist.
هي geologist. Okay, very good روابي, أحسنتي. So a geologist, عالم الجيولوجيا، عالم الأرض بنسميه. جيولوجيا باللغة العربية أحيانا بيسموها، أو علم طبقات الأرض. علم طبقات الأرض، عالم طبقات الأرض. So a geologist is someone who studies the earth. مثل ما قال معتز أو قالت روابي أيضا. Someone who studies the earth. How does that help? If he studies the earth, he can find petroleum. Petroleum, oil يعني النفط. طبعا petroleum is very important. We have many products like petrol, benzina, to drive your car, glasses حتى, نظارات, everything, almost everything يعني has something made of petroleum. رح تتفاجأ إنه so many things. حتى it's almost impossible to live today without using some products made from petroleum. Okay, number D. Can someone read number D? مين كان رافع يده؟ I think مصعب. نعم مصعب.
السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام.
دي يا صح.
Yes.
My job is to help satellites get information from space and send it back to Earth. You may not know it, but things you use every day use satellite technology. Satellites can help you get television programs from far away on your TV screen. They can also take pictures of the Earth and give us information about the weather or about pollution in the atmosphere.
Okay, so which one is this?
I think airspace engineer.
Exactly. Aerospace engineer. مهندس
Air,
فضائي. مهندس فضائي. So I will explain it quickly. I think this one is a little bit difficult. I will explain it quickly. So مهندس فضائي. What does an aerospace engineer do? Help satellites الأقمار الاصطناعية. Satellites get information from space. You see, so he is like a kind of mechanic and engineer, but with things that has to do with space. شغلات لها علاقة بالفضاء. My job is to help satellites get information from space and send it back to Earth. You may not know, but things you use every day use satellite technology. Yeah, he helps building it, yes. So satellite technology, there are so many things we use every day that use satellite technology. For example, our mobile phones, we will see. Satellites can help you get television programs, برامج تلفزيون, far away on your TV screen. They can also take pictures of the earth and give us information, يعطونا معلومات about the weather. طبعا يعني معناه أيضا له علاقة بمترولوجيست أو بفيد the meteorologist and give us information about the weather or about pollution, تلوث in the atmosphere. Okay, let's read the last one. Who's going to read the last one? يلا يا شباب صحصحوا. يلا يا شباب, who's going to read the last one? مين ما سمعنا صوته? What do you think يا واحدة من البنات؟ هاتوا لنشوف. نعم يا بشرى. بشرى ولا مرة قرأت يمكن. بشرى, what do you think بشرى؟ نقرأ يا بشرى. I think it's impossible to make بشرى read. طيب, what do you think يا فاطمة? Would you like to read يا فاطمة the last one? أو عندك مشكلة بالنت كأنه. Do you have a problem with the internet يا فاطمة؟ نعم أيوب, يلا تفضل. هيا أيوب.
السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام.
هلا. تمام. ترى أستاذ افتح الصفحة لأني مش واخد الكتاب محتاج.
Okay. Is it clear this way? شبعتها يا
Yes, yes.
أيوب. All right, يلا.
Forests are an important part of our world because they are home to thousands of plants and animals. Many of these plants release oxygen that we need in order to breathe. Some plants are important because
Yes, Ayub. I think he is also having some problems with the internet. طيب, I will continue. So, طبعا this is the forester, عالم الغابات. Foresters are important part of our world because they are home to thousands of plants and animals. Many of these plants release oxygen, تطلق الأكسجين. Release oxygen, تطلق الأكسجين. نعم أيوب, مش مشكلة, no problem. يلا, I will continue. Release oxygen that we need in order to breathe, حتى نتنفس. Some plants are important because we use them to make medicine. كتير أدوية نستخرجها من النباتات. My job is to study forests in different parts of the world and see what we need to do to protect them for future generations لأجيال المستقبل. طبعا I want to say something. As you can see, you probably never heard about these jobs. حياتك ربما ما سمعت عن هاي الأعمال. يعني not only jobs are not only teachers, doctors, engineers, drivers, bankers. There are so many other jobs, so many interesting jobs. Even for you, when you grow up, inshallah, and go to university, there are so many interesting jobs that you can choose from. You don't have to be only either a teacher or a doctor or an engineer or a work in a bank or let's say taxi driver, whatever. There are so many variety of jobs, that you can choose from. Okay, I think our time is up. I just want to tell you something. الحقيقة هو يعني مش واجب لكن لازم you have to read this text. Only read this text for next time. فقط قراءة هذا النص للمرة القادمة. Okay. فقط قراءة هذا النص للمرة القادمة. So read this text for next time. Okay. إذا قراءة النص page 79. Read the text page 79 for next time. ونحن ننهي الدرس الآن. شكرا لكم. الله يعطيكم العافية. وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين.